Set fire to the altar, middle finger to the sun. No time for the sacred, no one to save me when I'm done. Took me down to the water, try to wash it all away. I wait for forgiveness, and in the dark I stay. Raise my soul, 'cause there's no good in the place I'm going. Pray for life, we all got a little bit of devil inside.
Hey gang, welcome to the Gray State and this episode of the Rounds Up. Today, it's a super sunny post-snow day out here, super bright, so I'm kind of squinting a little bit and I apologize for that. But it's an awesome day out. It's about mid-40s. It's going to be turning nice and the snow's going to start melting on us before too long, so it's calm out, so I figured let's get some. So today, like I normally do on the Rounds Up, I found this crazy round locally. It's actually branded as a Colt round. It's called the Colt Competition Ammunition National Match Round, excuse me. It's manufactured by small batch ammunition manufacturer Doubletap, and there's not a whole lot online, which I love that stuff because then I can actually take a look at it out of everyday platforms and kind of put them to the test and show you guys what I find along for the ride. And that's what I'm doing today. So the round itself, it's a 9mm round. It's 124 grain standard loading. But what's interesting about it as being a match round is it's actually a full metal jacket. It's not a hollow point. So to accomplish that, I found some stuff online. Doubletap states that they basically changed the shape of the ogive of the bullet a little bit and kind of comparing it to two others that we all know and love. I'm going to put them up here on screen, with it being a Federal 115 grain full metal jacket, a Winchester 124 grain full metal jacket, and then also, of course, the Doubletap stuff here. As you can see that the ogive is a little bit different. It's not as severe as like a Fiocchi ogive where it's kind of like a cone or a triangle shape. It's got just a little bit of an inward turn. Doubletap does state that they cast their bullets in-house for consistency, and the change of the shape of the ogive gives it a little bit more of a hollow point performance, I guess, is what they're kind of alluding to or what they're getting at. And then they state that they also changed the actual jacketing process and the thickness of the jacket itself. I'm guessing they probably shift weight in different places to just change some of the balancing characteristics of the round itself. So other things I can tell you about the round, cost is it's way cheaper than your standard personal defense hollow point rounds that, you know, are upwards of $1 a round kind of a thing. And this comes in at about $20 per box of 50 of them. So you're looking at about 40 cents a round with the quick math there. But it's definitely more expensive than your standard training target full metal jacket stuff that you can just go out and plink with it at the range. So it's somewhere right in the middle right there. So you're, you know, depending on what your goals are, you might want to take a look at it. Today, I'm going to be taking a look at it over 3 different tests, with it being the Rounds Up. I'm going to test reliability first and foremost. I brought 3 different platforms out that I'm going to be talking about here in just a second, but it's going to be about 60, maybe 100 rounds of this stuff. And I'm going to catalog any failures to feed, any failures to fire, and any failures to eject. We'll just keep a running tab of those. Second test is going to be all about the speed, and we're going to chronograph it using the lab radar. I'm also going to be able to calculate power factor, which Doubletap guarantees on these rounds because they say they build them to hand load specifications. So very quickly on that. So this is, again, a 9mm round. It's a standard loading. It's not a plus P. And Doubletap publishes 1,120 feet per second with a power factor of 138 out of a 5-inch barrel, 1,100 feet per second with a power factor of 136 out of a 4.5-inch barrel. And then they don't cover off on a pistol caliber carbine, but I will because I can. And then other than that, that's going to be the testing. We're going to do the chronograph there, and then we're just going to do some consistency, you know, some like precision accuracy stuff at a normal distance, nothing too crazy. I'll maybe crank it up to like 25 yards here once I get familiar with the round. I've never shot it before in my life. They haven't sent it to me. I'm not endorsed anything like that. I just found this stuff at the store, and I figured, what the heck, let's just bring it out and test it. And to that point, the 3 platforms I'm going to be using today are also my own personal platforms. Nothing here. I'm not endorsed by Sig, even though it might look like it. I kind of run in themes a little bit on the channel here. So the idea is that it kind of lets me keep one manufacturer and kind of eliminate some of the cross-brand kind of stuff where you might think about different barrel manufacturing processes and stuff like that. So I also don't have a 5-inch barrel. I don't have a 4.5-inch when I was looking at, which is kind of making my head scratch a little bit, that maybe I need to round out my library just a little bit more. But I do have a 4.4-inch P226 Sig Legion. I do have a 4.7-inch P320 full-size TacOps I'm going to be using. It has had some work done by Gray Guns on it. I'm going to be completely transparent there on that. It's got the 1911 recoil spring in it. It's had some trigger work done, that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to be using a Sig 8-inch MPX again because I can. And it just seems like a good thing to bring out to the range. So that's what we're going to be doing today. 3 tests. Great day. Let's get shooting. First up is going to be the 4.4 inch Sig P226. Using this one to compare against the 4.5 inches that Doubletap talks about. And they had 1,100 feet per second with a power factor of 136. Let's go 10 rounds. $11, $12, $10.95, $10.99, $10.79, $10.91, $10.96, $10.88, $10.90, $10.97. Here's my 10. We're clear. $10.92. So let's take a look here and see what we got. All right, so average of $10.94. Highest was $11.12, lowest was $10.79, an extreme spread of 33, and a very respectable standard deviation of 8.5. Let me grab that 320 and we'll do the next 10. Okay, muchachos, here comes the P320 full size. I'm using this one as a litmus test against 1120 with a power factor of 138. I'll be reviewing the power factors at the end of this video. I don't want to actually just interrupt what I'm doing right here and kind of searching through the menu. So I'll get back to it, don't worry. All right, here we go. P320, full size. This is mimicking the 5 inch. This is, of course, a 4.7 inch, so not quite there. But we are looking at 1120 is the goal. 1179, 1091, 1089. Seems a dead eye though. And of course I missed on that one. 1096. Back on track. 1094. 1115. 1091. 1094. 1094 again. There's shot 10, also 1094. Wow. Wow. Okay, we're clear. Wow. All confused, I just took that back. I didn't review the numbers. I'm kind of dumbfounded right there. I've never seen 3 in a row like that. So let's see what we got for our totals here. All right, string number 2, average 1094, highest 1115, lowest 1079, an extreme spread of 36. Again, standard deviation of 8.8. Very good. All right, let's go grab the MPX. Okay, here we go. This is going to be the 8 inch Sig MPX. I have absolutely no reference at all for this round in this from Doubletap or anything like that because they don't test it, but we do. All right, here we go. $12.11. 12.10, 11.95, 11.92, 12.01, 11.85, 11.96, 11.94, 12.02. There's number 10 at 1170. And totals are kind of hard to see in the sun, man. Jeez. All right, totals 1196 was my average. Highest was 1211, lowest 1170, spread of 41, standard deviation of 12.1. We creeped up a little bit on the 8 inch barrel, but round wasn't really designed for PCC, but does not do bad. All right, let's go take a look at some accuracy over on paper. Let me go get that set up. All right, mi amigos, top left first. It's going to be the 226. Okay guys, with the warm sun coming up, I had some critter fly in between my lens and my glasses and my eye, and I botched up my second shot, so I'm restarting this one so we get a good rating of what this round can do. It was not fair to the round because it was totally a fluke. So cut away the first part so we still have the preservation of that. I want to restart the second string of 10 shots here with the 320. I'm going to be going top right. All right, guys, now it's going to be the MPX. This is going to be like shooting fish in the barrel, going for the center of target.
And in the dark I stay. Raise my soul, 'cause there's no good in the place I'm going. Pray for light. We all got a little bit of devil inside. We all got a little bit of devil inside. Tearing you apart in the middle of the night. They could bury us alive with the things we hide. We all got a little bit of devil inside. Hey mama, can you save me? How many nights will it take? 'Cause I stare down the hellfire. It's been keeping me away.
All right, guys, let's wrap today up very quickly. It was a fun day shooting. It's always great to get out, but went through 3 boxes, so 150 rounds of this stuff, no issues whatsoever. Reliability, it gets a full pass there. Speeds, just a little bit weird. The exact same 1094 average for both the 4.4-inch 226 and then the 4.7-inch P320. So kind of interesting there. So it gives you both the same power factor of like, what was it, 135.6? Yeah, 135.6 was the power factor for both the 4.7-inch and the 4.4 with an average of 1094. Standard deviations were all sub 9, so it was good stuff there. With the MPX, I got 1196 across 10 shots with a power factor of 148.3. Again, Doubletap makes no claims against pistol caliber carbine lengths. I just did it for the fun of it, so take it for what it's worth. Accuracy and precision, I think it's a good round. Today was not my best day shooting. I'll just be able to throw it out there. It was kind of cold out. My hands were, I didn't really warm up or anything like that. No excuses, but I did marginally well with the 226. The 320 I was not so happy with, and of course the MPX always slays. It's like a tack driver. You might as well, you could start needle and thread with that thing, with this thing. So anyways, yeah, overall, it was a fun day shooting. I think it's a good solid round. I don't know, is it worth 40 cents a round? If you're just going out plinking and you want to try and work on some accuracy stuff, yeah, probably. Is it your match round? I don't know. You're going to have to try it out for yourself. But that's all I can really say about it. So it performed well, good reliability, speeds were consistent, and accuracy by and large was pretty decent. I had a lot of fun with it too after I went and just kind of went hog wild on this stuff. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, found it loosely informational, valuable. I'd appreciate a like, subscribe, and hit the little notify. Follow me on Instagram at Gray State Medic if you want, but that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, stay safe.